The Ford government's fall fiscal update projecting significant job losses, dwindling housing starts, and a ballooning $13.5 billion deficit. The finance minister largely blames U.S. tariffs on Canada.
A plan to protect Ontario.
Specifically from U.S. tariffs on Canada. The 200-page mini-budget makes the Ford government's priorities clear. There is no new money for schools, hospitals, or housing, but instead Ontario businesses directly impacted by the tariffs, who can now apply for financial relief.
So they can stay open, they can meet payroll and compete.
But of the $5 billion set aside back in August in the government's Protect Ontario Fund to support steel, aluminum, copper, and auto sector businesses, only $100 million has been doled out so far to one company, Algoma Steel. Why has the rollout of these funds been so slow?
Well, it hasn't been slow at all. We've been in the process of adjudicating those applications.
On top of that, the government is tripling a fund designed to help small and medium-sized businesses from $50 million to $150 million. But opposition leaders say tariff relief funds are not enough for the 700,000 people already out of work in Ontario.
Doug Ford is a jobs disaster.
The economic update shows a bleak unemployment rate projected to rise this year to 7.8%, up from 7% last year.
The government had an opportunity here to help reverse this course, but that is not what we heard today.
And housing starts are down yet again.
Quite frankly, the Premier has thrown in the towel on fixing the housing crisis. Housing starts have collapsed.
Even the finance minister admitting the government's goal of building 1.5 million homes by 2031 may now be out of reach.
That target is no longer a hard target, but that we're going to continue to move forward on building as many homes as we can.
But there is money for the tunnel under the 401. We've learned the contract for the feasibility study has been awarded to a Canadian company for $9.1 million. That's just the first step of what has been projected to be a $100 billion project.
I don't know how they sleep at night. I'll just say it. Nobody believes this is where we should be spending money right now.
Despite signs warning of a weakening Ontario economy, the finance minister is still promising to balance the books in just 2 years. The ministry is forecasting a $7.8 billion deficit next year before a surplus of $0.2 billion the year after that. But there is skepticism around that. Last month, Ontario's financial watchdog projected a $10 billion deficit that same year. Critics say there will have to be significant cuts to service to achieve that surplus. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.